Hey everyone, on today's video we're going to talk about how we made our DIY composting bin out of Home Depot supplies. It's a 3-foot cube made from this 3-foot fence post, which makes it easy where we didn't have to trim any part of it and it's already the height that we wanted. This is the structure for the sides of it. One of the very useful features of this fence post is that it has hooks to help you latch the fencing that you're putting in, and actually this is using the specific example of the chicken wire, which is also called poultry netting. We used the 3-foot wide roll so that we wouldn't have to trim the edges, we just have to wrap around and then make a leaf that would be the lid. The structure of it is 5 pylons. The back, where you can see 3 on the same side, is where the 2 ends of the netting overlap to make the structure, so we could stitch it together and hold it from one end to the other, so it's all basically one loop. And then the lid is another piece that is stitched with the cable flags that you see when you have a cable put in your house. So if you save some of those, you can use that for stitching. We staked the bottom of the netting into the ground with these stakes so that rodents and other animals can dig up from the side. So something can dig up from underneath. Yeah, sure. The lid is a structure made from 1/2-inch aluminum angle. Smallest dimensions angle that you can find, since it doesn't need to be very large. And again, parts that are pre-cut to 3 feet long. I then use fasteners and fender washers span larger than the gap of the holes in the netting. So the fender washers are actually what's capturing the net onto the frame. The structure being aluminum makes it lightweight and therefore easy to manipulate, and also doesn't rust. The latch mechanism is the VELCRO that you see for gardening, so it's meant for light usage, but it's also very inexpensive, making it easy to use. Here, the latching mechanism, not very difficult. All you're undoing is the VELCRO with the live hinge at the back, which is just the netting basically stitched together. Comes open, holds itself together. You do all of your composting. When you're done, you flip it back over on top. The frame basically is what gives it structure to hold it closed and rodent tight, so that creatures can't get in from the top, but it's not something that you're trying to make to be a perfect seal. Latching it is not very difficult. You pass one loop through the top of the lid and then buckle it to the bottom. That way it's basically making one loop to hold it tight enough to keep things out of it. That's all the details. We'll have the links in the description below about the components that we used for it. And if you have any questions, go ahead and leave them down in the comments. We'll catch you on our next adventure.